The Newmont-Goldcorp merger will now form the world's largest gold producer. So is the mining sector headed for more mergers? We have Rob McEwen, chairman of McEwen Mining, on with us today. Rob, welcome back.
Thank you, Daniela.
I was really excited to get your thoughts on that big news coming out this week, obviously Newmont-Goldcorp merger. Were you surprised? Was this expected?
There were rumors floating around in the summer and the fall that Goldcorp, Newmont, maybe Newcrest, someone new was talking to Goldcorp. And they, given their share performance, they were vulnerable to something like this happening. But it's always a surprise when it's announced, as it was yesterday.
So Rob, you were once the CEO of Goldcorp, so your comments are really important to our viewers here, because I've received a lot of mixed reactions regarding this merger. Some of the negative comments were, fear that this would make, or reduce mining here in Canada, kind of echoing what Pierre Lassonde was saying last week in regards to the Barrick Randgold merger. How do you see it?
Well, it will, I think, reduce the corporate contribution to society. When the head office moves on to another country, so does the corporate heart. So we will lose it, as we lost the base metals 10, 15 years ago. The head office, Inco, Falconbridge, Rio Algoma, others. So I think there is a loss that's happening. Also, Toronto is always viewed itself as the financial center for the mining industry, but we don't have a lot of large names now, or won't have shortly. Hopefully, some of the divestitures that are going to be made by Barrick and Randgold, Newmont and Goldcorp, and possibly Tahoe and Pan American, will allow some juniors and intermediates to rise up and one day become those large companies that we need in the economy.
Rob, do you think that Newmont is getting a really stellar company here, or is Goldcorp just riddled with problems?
I think Randgold got a better deal when it combined with Barrick than Newmont and Goldcorp. Just in terms of the quality of the asset that they have.
All right. Well, let's turn to your company now, Rob. First and foremost, you've won Kitco CEO of the Year award for the third time in a row. Congratulations. What are your thoughts?
It was a very, very pleasant surprise, and surprise I underlined multiple times. It's a great honor, and I wish to thank all of your viewers and yourself for that selection.
Well, one of the reasons that keeps being mentioned as to why they're choosing you is because of the salary you take, which I believe now is $3, right? Which is a sharp contrast to what a lot of other mining CEOs are paying themselves. Do you think things will change here in the salary department?
I hope so. I just want to correct one item. The $3 is what I've earned over the last 3 years. I get $1 a year. I think a lot of the blame falls to the boards of directors and the way their compensation committees work, and they go out and ask for a survey to be done, and then they compare with 5 other companies and say, well, this is the average and this is what we should be paying. It doesn't reflect anything on what is the financial alignment of management or the board to the shareholders in terms of financial commitments and when they're going to get their reward. I think shareholders, well, we've seen Paulson change the board of Detour Lake. Maybe shareholders will become more assertive and say, look, we want to give you a reward, but we want to give you the reward if you deliver performance, but you don't get it if you don't deliver performance. And high salary and high incentives are not aligned with our interests. Maybe a lower compensation level and a high incentive if you deliver performance.
Rob, what's next for McEwen Mining? It's the start of a new year here. What's the focus going to be?
Well, first off, we have our gold bar mine in Nevada. We expect it to come into production in this quarter. and commercial production by the end of the quarter. We're going to be spending about $25 million on exploration. About 19 of that will be in Timmins, which will be a repeat of what we did last year. The Black Fox mine, we've made some changes, and we'll start seeing improvements in our cost in the end of the first quarter and into the second quarter of this year. We hope to be extending the life of our mine there as well. And we're also, we have a large exposure to copper in Argentina, and we're looking to build a new access route into that property that I think will substantially improve the value of that project.
Fantastic. Rob, I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you for joining us today. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching. We'll have much more for you. Stay tuned to Kitco.com.